I did some digging, and what I found might just catch you off guard. This isn't just a story about business or profit. Elon Musk's latest move? It's deliberate, it's complex, and before we unravel what's really going on, we need to take a step back and understand the man behind the mission. Elon Musk, born in Pretoria, South Africa, isn't your typical CEO. He's built a tech empire that spans electric vehicles, space exploration, brain interfaces, and now, social media. From Tesla and SpaceX to Neuralink and the newly rebranded Twitter, now called X, Musk is on a relentless quest to reshape the future. In 2022, he acquired Twitter and transformed it into X, aiming to redefine digital freedom and communication. People call him everything from the modern-day Steve Jobs to the next Henry Ford. In 2021, he surpassed Jeff Bezos to become the world's richest man, and as of February 2024, he still holds that title. So here's the big question. Why is a man with nearly unlimited resources turning his focus to a small but fast-rising country like the Philippines? What does he see that the rest of the world might be missing? Let's rewind. In 2004, Musk made a bold move by investing $6 million into a little-known electric car startup called Tesla. But he didn't stop at writing a check. He took over the vision and led the company to become the most valuable automaker in the world. Then came SolarCity, bringing renewable energy into homes and businesses. He once said, "Yeah, sometimes things get rough, like stormy weather, but I'm telling you, the future is incredibly bright and exciting. Hang on to your stock." Then there's SpaceX. In 2002, he invested $100 million of his own money to start a space company with a wild mission: reusable rockets, missions to Mars, and a new age of space travel. And it worked. But if you really want to understand why Musk is turning his eyes toward the Philippines, you have to look at X, formerly Twitter. Founded in 2006, Twitter became a global hub for conversation. Musk joined in 2009, quickly becoming one of its most followed figures. But in 2022, he went from influencer to owner. First, he quietly bought a 9% stake. Twitter offered him a board seat. He declined. Then came the bombshell. He wanted the whole company. He offered $54 a share. Twitter resisted. Musk didn't back down. He secured $46 billion in funding and forced their hand. Even after the legal battle, the deal closed on October 28, 2022. Soon after, he rebranded it to X, laying the groundwork for his ultimate vision: a one-stop, everything app. Now, here's where things get interesting. What does any of this have to do with the Philippines? If you trace Musk's moves, there's always a deeper play beneath the surface. So, what's he really after in the Philippines? What's hiding in plain sight? Let's connect the dots. Musk doesn't just invest, he dominates. From PayPal to Tesla, from SolarCity to SpaceX, he's made a habit of turning entire industries upside down. Could he be planning the same with the Philippines? Is this about innovation or something more like economic domination? Take Starlink, for instance. SpaceX is setting up operations in the Philippines, making it the first country in Southeast Asia to get access to Starlink's satellite internet. Not Malaysia, not Indonesia, not Thailand, the Philippines. That's significant. Why? Because the Philippines is made up of over 7,000 islands. Many are remote, hard to reach, and frequently hit by typhoons. Building traditional internet infrastructure here is a nightmare. But with Starlink, suddenly, even the most isolated areas could have fast, stable internet. Sounds like a game changer, right? But there's more. Beyond the headlines, there's another reason the Philippines might be so attractive to Musk. The average Filipino earns about $500 a month. For a businessman like Musk, that signals low operating costs and high potential for profit. So, Is this about lifting the country up or squeezing value out of a developing economy? And then there's politics. The Philippines has a system not unlike the US, where money can talk and influence can shape policy. With Musk's wealth and reach, could he use that to push favorable deals and laws? He's done it elsewhere. What's stopping him here? But it's not just satellites and cheap labor. There's also chatter about Musk entering the Philippine real estate market. Some say that's great. More jobs, modernization, economic growth. Others say it's just another way to cash in. Imagine this. Elon Musk enters the property game and transforms everything. This isn't a small-time investor we're talking about. This is someone who builds empires. His capital alone could create jobs, increase wages, and stimulate the economy. It might just kickstart a new era of prosperity. And that's only the beginning. Picture futuristic cities with eco-friendly skyscrapers, underground transport, smart homes powered by AI. A future where the Philippines isn't weighed down by outdated infrastructure but propelled by innovation. But let's not sugarcoat it. Urban hubs like Manila are already overwhelmed. Traffic, housing shortages, and rising living costs. Could Musk's vision include reimagining entire cities? New development hubs, modern transport, even affordable housing. It's not just about solving problems, it's about redefining what's possible. So, is Musk here to save or to strategize? Is he a visionary? Or a capitalist chasing his next big win? There are real concerns. If Musk controls major sectors like housing or energy, it could lead to monopolies, less competition, higher prices, slower progress. And what about the workers? Real estate projects require huge labor forces. That often means underpaid construction workers, poor working conditions, and minimal protection, especially in developing nations. Water scarcity is another major issue. The Philippines already struggles with limited water access. Rapid urbanization could stretch resources even thinner, sparking tensions with rural communities and farmers. And let's not forget agriculture. Real estate booms often come at the cost of farmland, which could threaten the country's food supply in the long run. So here's the million-dollar question. Will Musk's investment be a blessing or a burden? As the Philippines steps into an uncertain but hopeful future, it must move forward with eyes wide open, balancing innovation with regulation, ambition with accountability.